Hello, welcome to part three. We're going to do two application problems here, and hopefully this can be painless and clear for you, because you will have to do this to take a problem like this and figure out it's asking you to multiply. Let's look at how we know that here. Okay, first of all, let's see if we can understand the question. So you have to do that first. Always understand the question. Midway is the name of 252 towns in the United States. Pleasant Hill occurs 5/9 as many times. How many towns named Pleasant Hill are there in the United States? Okay, well, let's start with this. Well, we know Midway is the name of 252 towns. So you got 250 towns across the country named Midway. All right? And then they tell you that Pleasant Hill occurs 5/9 as many times. Okay? How many towns named Pleasant Hill are there in the United States? Think of it like this. What they're telling you is that Pleasant Hill, I'll just say Pleasant H, is 5/9 of 252. Because they tell you this 5/9 occurs 5/9 as many times as that 252. Okay, so 5/9 of 252 will tell you how many times Pleasant Hill occurs. All right, and essentially in math, that word of means multiply. All right, and you really see it right here. Okay, 5/9 as many, or 5/9 of 252. So basically, all you're doing to solve this question, if you take 5/9 times 252, that's 252 over 1. You should know that by now. You'll have it if you multiply those and reduce it. Now, I see a little trick here that you probably don't see, but 9 actually divides into 252. So look what I'm doing again. I'm taking out that denominator, or the common factor of 9. The two numbers, 252 divided by 9, I went ahead and worked that out for you. It's 28. And on the bottom, 9 divided by 9 is 1. So on the bottom, now you have 1 times 1. Well, that's easy enough. The bottom number is going to be 1. 5 times 28, again, I did that for you. It's 140. So basically, the answer is 140 times for Pleasant Hill. Okay, so that's it. Let's look at 14, which is basically the same question. It says of the 490 students, so there's a total of 490 students. All right, at this Pleasant View, we have Pleasant Hill, now we got Pleasant View Middle School, 13/20ths play a sport. Okay, how many play a sport? Well, all right, so we want to know, when we're all done, how many students play a sport out of this. So basically, you're looking for 13/20ths of 480. See how I got that language there? 13 of the students play a sport. 13/20ths of the students play a sport. How many students? 480. So, you got 13/20ths of is multiply 480 over 1. All right, I went ahead and figured out these factors for you. 20 actually goes into 480 24 times. And then if you multiplied out 24 times 13, it would be 312. Students play a sport, which is great because being involved in school typically leads to students doing better in classes. So you should be involved in something. All right, get those notes down in detail, bring them back to class tomorrow, because we've got to start multiplying fractions without calculators, and we'll see if you really paid attention tomorrow.